Rousseau. So now the man we've been speaking about, the best one-day batsman in the world, AB de Villiers, comes out. Look at that average, 51.2. Over 174 matches, if you don't mind. 7,000 runs, 1800s, and the strike rate of just under 100. Extraordinary reading. Unique action of getting his hands through the ball with almost a semi-horizontal bat. There's Glenn Maxwell. Spoke about the fact that he's been out there before. There's another example of the ball hitting the batsman.
I like the fact that George Bailey's got to slip in. He also knows if he can get the Villiers early, probably goes on to win the game.
There he goes in the air down the ground, and that is a good boundary. A long-awaited boundary to South Africa. And again, the sign from AB de Villiers.
Well, that's going to break the shackles. That's what he does best. Use his feet, creates that bit of room, and then slaps it over mid-off for 4. Beautiful piece of time in there from AB de Villiers. That's what they need now. They need these two guys to bat for a long, long time.
Rivalry. Watson continues. Oh, he's hit that so crisply. That's an easy shot for him.
That's where he's so strong for that offside there. Just a bit of width again from Shane Watson. It's exactly how he started last over. Tries to change the pace, but there's just enough width for the batsman to free his arms. And interestingly enough, that's exactly how they started last over that Shane Watson bowled. With a boundary in that same spot was Amlar.
2 balls remaining. It's not a bad stroke either. Gee, he just finds the gap. Again, it's a controlled movement.
I think he's in the best form of his career right now, and that's saying something because he's been in good form in a number of years, but he's just hitting balls exactly where he wants to. That's not a bad ball. The first one I thought from Shane Watson to start the over was a bit wide. That's not too bad. It's pretty straight. He just plonks the foot down and whips it over mid-wicket for 4.
Oh, get out of here. That is ridiculous. What an over for de Villiers. 3 for 189.
He wants to go that way, and it'll go for 4. It really hurries across this outfield. They bring the offside field up, and the players are so good, particularly de Villiers. Mark Taylor highlighted this before play, getting inside out and hitting over the offside.
That's exactly what he's done. He's sensed his opportunity, fields up. He's taken advantage. He thinks that with the bats that they're using these days, if he can get half a bat on it, it's going to fly up that infield for 4.
Brilliant. Boy, the work of genius. First one way and then t'other.
This is great improvisation. The ball before, he definitely meant to work it over the offside. This one here, a bit of fancy footwork to start with, which Marsh tried to react, and then just beautiful batsmanship skills.
Tell you what, paying your money to come and watch these guys play today, you've certainly got your money's worth.
Soft. That's 4 more. This is a fantastic little onslaught from de Villiers, picking his moment. Marsh just quick enough to still come onto the bat. The field has to be set this way, and de Villiers taking advantage of it. Classy cricket.
Well, that's the one before where he got inside. He faked the bowler to think he's going to go outside leg stump, use the pace, and he's meant that. He's meant to go over that sort of point region. He got it probably a little bit finer than what he first thought. This is this looks like the highlights.
Hit the ball so hard, doesn't he, from that preset base of his. 3 for 200 in the pitch hard. Finding that this guy is quite difficult. Back comes Amla. And Amla is fit as de Villiers. This is where the guys have put in hard yards behind the scenes. This is where training matters.
In the second over of the batting power play, I really think AB de Villiers has helped Umla in a lot of ways by coming in and being busy, being able to rotate the strike. Umla went through a difficult patch where his strike rate slowed a little bit. It's 3 men outside the circle, been batting power play.
That's 50 for AB de Villiers. It's a sparkler of an innings, and it's one that matches Steve Smith's earlier today. If you like, it cancels it out. 50 and 32 balls, 6 fours and a 6, and a job left to do here at Manuka.
Gee, that's a good dig. That's why he's not too impressed. He's just a little raise of the bat. Job's only half done here. 32 balls.
It's 2 run-out chances, and that half chance is a catch.
That's out. That's out. Yep. So, does he review it? I think he does. I think given the importance of the moment, the importance of the man, the importance of this decision might define the match. Let's listen to the umpires.
Gavin, we have an LBW review. Front foot, followed by spin vision. Thank you. Yeah, fair delivery. Moving on to spin vision. Doesn't look like any bat involved, but can we have hot spot, please? No hot spot. No hot spot. Can we move on to eagle eye, please? Pitching. Impact in line. Hitting the wickets. All 3 reds. Back to Simon. Stay with your decision, Simon. Waiting on screen. You're on screen now. Make your decision. Well done.
We've heard the process.
Thanks,
we've seen the finger. Kane Richardson has had a good comeback from a difficult start. He has the biggest fish of all. It's 4 for 224.